Half a day. You made it. Welcome to Tinian, a small island in the northern Marianas Islands, home of the Chamorro and the Carolinians. It's noon, and the sun is straight overhead. No mercy, no clouds. The kind of sun that makes your shirt cling to your body and your skin glow. The heat rises from the tonneau and wraps around you. Salt in the air, solid earth beneath you. That crunch, crushed coral and old shell beneath your slippers. Step closer. You're standing among them now. My ancestors and the fallen limestones all around us. Shaded, not much, but enough. Above you stands a latte stone, 15 feet of coral limestone pulled from this island itself. Not poured, not engineered somewhere else. This rock was once reef, and it remembers the water it came from, right here on Tinian. Go ahead. Touch it. Run your hand across it. It's rough. It's cool where the shade hits, and warm where the sun reaches around its edges. You can imagine the faint grooves from stone adze used to carve it. Adze against limestone, strike after strike after strike. Someone stood here before you, under this same sun, and built this megalith. The base of the latte stone is called a haligi, vertical, grounded, unmoving. And above it, the tasa, rounded, balanced, precise, like a stone coffee cup. Together they rise over 15 feet from the ground. No rebar, no cement, no metal, just geometry, understanding weight, balance, knowing your land. Some time ago, there were 12 of these latte stones standing, in 2 rows facing each other, and on top of them lied a guma, raised high above the ground. That's where everyone lived. This wasn't decoration. This was climate intelligence. This was anafa maulik, harmony between people and land. You don't raise stones that high unless you believe your people will remain. And those that remained, those are our manumku. They speak of Chief Tåga as måga'låhi, a leader, a chief. Some say he was a giant, born on Guåhan, jumped to the island of Luta, and then walked to the island of Tinian. Maybe a giant leap isn't about size. Maybe it's about vision. Because you don't stack 12 pillars of this size unless you're thinking about generations. But this is where the story shifts. Chief Tåga had a patgun, a son, 5 years old, strong, too strong. His petted zuzu, a coconut crab, was hiding beneath a young coconut tree. The child asked his father to lift the tree. Tåga refuses. The tree is just starting to bear fruits, he says. In anger, the boy pulls the coconut tree from the ground. At 5 years old. The roosters are still calling, but something shifts in the father. He sees strength that will surpass him one day. Fear enters his heart, and that fear fractured his family. He took his son's life. His wife died from grief, and his daughter, before she died from sadness, she restored balance. Balance matters, even in our hardest stories. They also tell stories of the Initi, the spirits that have entered the stones, not trapped, anchored, guardians inside the latte. Over the centuries, typhoon winds bent coconut trees in half. Pillars fell. Earthquakes shook the reef. Pillars fell. Spanish reducción forced villages to move. Pillars fell. Warplanes roared over Tinian's runway. Bombs destroyed the land our people cared for. Pillars fell. Concrete replaced jungle, and pillars fell. Each time a pillar collapsed, another Initi from Chief Tåga's family returns to the land, until only one latte stone pillar remained. These lattes at House of Tåga are not ruins. They are not symbols of something lost. They are proof. They are proof of what we know. Engineering before textbooks, community before policy, sovereignty before recognition. When we stack our fists like a haligi and a tasa, we are not mimicking the past. We are continuing it. From the past, in the present, and into the future, all beneath this shade. And if one day this last standing latte stone at the House of Tåga falls, it will not mean we are gone. It will mean what it has always meant. We are the pillars. We are the latte. And we are still standing in all the shade we ever need. Thank you for listening to a Red Rice and fina'denne podcast on the Chamorro Legends, the House of Tåga. Viva Chamorro, viva Tinian, and viva Islas Marianas.